setup video. I did one of these last year. So, I've done 2 seasons now. Obviously, 2 different seasons. But I got some results. So I thought I did a little, recap of them mentally. I don't think it was as thorough as I did them last year, but, I know where I'm at. So I only got 3 events in this year. I played the Hebron at the end of the year, but I mean, I was taking some new equipment out there and the conditions were crazy. So the 3 main events I had sort of, focused on or was able to get into. My scoring average was 79 or 78.5, 79, I guess. And I didn't make any cuts. No, so that sounds worse, not so good, but it was actually better than last year. And the cuts, because of, coronavirus sort of regulations, the cuts were much smaller. And also, I couldn't get any practice rounds in this year. So, I actually played better. I did improve on the scorecard, but I think I did play better. I actually think I improved a lot. Maybe my scores didn't, sort of demonstrate that. I'm starting to learn how to make tougher cuts, which I didn't do this year, but the cuts were much lower, like 75, amateur, let's say, like regional amateur level, right? Not USGA, but, good. They were good cuts. So I think last year they were a bit generous, let's put it that way. So, maybe if there was 100 people, only 28 people got in or something like that, as opposed to last year, 40 people got in. So, yeah, I mean, takeaways were don't worry about trying to make a cut or trying to make a number, because I just started worrying about stuff, and then I started having issues. Not issues, but I just was making sloppy bogeys, missed some short putts, and had I done those things, I would have got in, definitely in the last tournament. So yeah, I thought it was a really good year. I mean, I haven't done my swing super speed swing system all year, because I just haven't had time, haven't had the space to do it, and I didn't want to take it to Bethpage. So I'm going to be moving back to Canada for a while. I'm just going to be helping out family up there with some stuff. But I think I'll have access to a backyard, so I can do the super speed system more regularly. And then I might be able to set up a garage for an indoor, little studio. I have access to a golf dome up there, so I'll be able to practice at a range regularly and hit drivers. So I haven't been able to hit drivers. I messed around with, that's what I sort of, at the Hebron or Bethpage tournament, I actually took a new driver out. I bought on a whim the Sim driver, messed around with it a little bit the day before, and did not have any success with it. And excuse me, welcome to, can you hear this? This is what goes on all the time. Now we have a cat making some noise. So I think the horn range is gone. Okay, good. So I'll be able to just sort of sit inside and hopefully get a lot of work done on the winter, which will be great, and then, so I have 3 more years, I guess, or what? Yeah, 3 more seasons before I turn 53, 52 next year, 53 and 54 before I can turn 55. So I got, if I decide to keep doing this, which I think I will, everything's trending in the right direction. I mean, so I used a brand new driver in the last tournament, which was the TaylorMade Sim. It was the Max. I had no success with it. I couldn't get used to the twist face. But I did really like the Ventus shaft, so I've got a line on. I'll finally do a what's in the bag. It's sort of at a good spot. I just want to get the driver locked in. I've been using the Cobra, but if you could look at Mark Crossfield's F9, he does a comparison F9 against something, and he actually nails it. He's showing one drive where he loses 25 yards on it, and then he shows his strike pattern, and it's literally just off the center of the club face, and that's sort of what happens with it. So I need to get to something. I'm just not playing and swinging enough to have a driver that demands such consistency for results. When you hit it in the center of the face, it's probably one of the longest drivers out there still, I would think. It's long. But I'm investigating a couple other options. So as always, so I'll do a what's in the bag at least once I get up there, get the next new driver built up, see if I like it, and then yeah, those are the plans for the fall and the winter. So I'll keep doing these on a sort of diary. I'll just check in, let you know where I am. So by the time I do the next one, I'll be in Toronto. I don't know if I'll have, I don't think I'll have a garage set up by then, but I might be starting on it. Maybe it'll take me this whole year, and then I'll have it for next season. But like I say, there's a golf dome, 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away from where I'll be. So, and then I have access to a really good public course. So those are good things. And I have a good crew of folks up there, so maybe I can finally do some course vlogs or something that's actually me playing golf. So some really good players. So that'll be fun. All right, so there you go. I mean, quick one. Gained, I think, 3 strokes overall from last year. And if my differential I went by last year, I gained by about a shot, so that was good. I'm at a 0 handicap now. I was sort of trending at a plus 0.3, which was great. I got 1 under par round this year and just kept my my numbers down. But, I think I'm playing realistically to about a 1. And then in tournaments I'm playing to about a 5. So there's the discrepancy. How do I get like those 5 shots out of my tournament play, that I know I can do? So that'll be the big challenge, right? I think it's just reps. There's 2 mini tours I can play on up there, even though it's younger guys and they'll be like bombing it by me, and it's a little depressing. But yeah, I think if I just get some reps in, I'll be fine. So there you go. Thought I'd give you a state of the nation. Really hope you've been enjoying my progress or my journey. It's going to keep going. Whether I am successful at this or not, it feels like inconsequential at this point. I'm just having fun. I'm learning a lot. I am getting better. I'm having a good time. Ideally, that would translate into some, success in events. But whatever. I'm just going to sign up for them, have fun, and let the chips fall. Life is too short. And I honestly, I think with that attitude, I will have some success. Like I don't know. I just have a good feeling. So there you go. Another season in, a weird one. Obviously, everything was challenging this year. Getting to events, getting to daily, just practicing and playing was impossible. The trains obviously were totally messed up, but we could play. So there's a win. So I think there's going to be probably a second wave as we come into the fall. So I would imagine we might have a little bit of a disruption there again. In Canada, their numbers are really good, but even then they're being very cautious. So I'll have to quarantine when I'm up there. Maybe I'll do a video in quarantine. I can still access my backyard again, so maybe I'll do some chipping and start this. Maybe I'll start the super speed system in earnest when I'm in quarantine, and then just start tracking my numbers again and do a real run at it this time and see what happens. So all right. So as always, thanks a lot. If you want me to talk about anything, throw it in the comments. Again, I don't really promote this channel. It's here. So yeah. All right. I'll be in Canada the next time you see me. All right. Bye for now.